is happening in Nakuru this morning. Ibrahim, good morning.
Good morning, Debal. Yes, we are coming live to you from Nakuru today, coming from the corridors of justice here at the Nakuru Law Courts, where the 6 suspects who are being investigated in connection to the bizarre murders of women in Mawanga area are expected to be arraigned this morning. Remember, yesterday we spent the better part of the day and the afternoon here at the courts because yesterday was when they were expected to be arraigned, but they were to appear in court virtually, but there were lots of technical hitches and thus they could not appear before the court yesterday. So it was pushed to today morning, and that is the reason as to why we are at the courts again today. Remember, this is an issue that has caused a lot of uproar amongst the people of Nakuru. In the past 1 month alone, we have reported at least 3 incidents where women in Mawanga area, that is within Bahati constituency, were accosted from within their homes, raped, tortured and eventually killed, and in some cases even their bodies burnt, and that upon an outcry and upon a visit by Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i, we saw the police swing into action and 6 people were since arrested. Actually, the prime suspect, Mr. Evans Michori Kebwaro, was arrested on Thursday afternoon in Keroka, Kisii County in connection to these particular murders, and then according to the DCI, upon his own confession, he was able to name 5 other accomplices in those particular murders, and they were arrested on Friday morning. And I'll quickly name them: Julius Otieno, Josephat Simiu, Dennis Mbolo, Isaac Kenyanjui, and Makoha Wanjala, all of whom were rounded up on Friday and were investigated by the DCI. Now, according to the law, they were supposed to be arraigned in court 24 hours after arrest, or if that 24 hours fell on not a working day, then in the immediate working day, and that is why they were supposed to appear before the courts yesterday. However, like I said, due to a technical hitch yesterday, they were not arraigned, and that is part of what we expect their legal team to bring to the floor or to the courts today, arguing that their clients were denied, their right to liberty because they were not arraigned in court at a time that as was required. However, we expect the investigators, especially the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, to bring them under miscellaneous application, perhaps seeking to detain them for longer. For a longer period, even as they conclude investigations. Remember, it is not an easy investigation. At least 4 murders. Remember, the very first incident in which the prime suspect was arrested happened in early December. And thus, 6 months later, or more than 6 months later, they were arrested in connection to the latest 3 murders that happened. So the investigators, of course, believing that these 6 have a connection to the murders. Actually, they are being investigated for 3 offenses. The first offense being robbery with violence, the second offense being murder, and the third offense being arson. So we expect the investigators to seek for more days to continue detaining the suspects even as they conclude investigations. It is also open there. It is also the decision of the court is out there on whether they will grant these particular days to continue detaining the suspects or whether they will seek that they be released. According to what we have seen, the documents that will be presented in court, investigators want these particular suspects to continue being held at the Kiugoine police station, that is in Nakuru North Sub-County, or if you like it, Bahati constituency. So, Debal, this is what we are on. Immediately the suspects appear in court. We believe that today they will be appearing physically. Since yesterday there were lots of technical hitches. Immediately they appear in court, our viewers are sure to get each and every detail that shall be said at the courtroom from here on KTN News. Debal.
Many thanks indeed.